Welcome into New Orleans Saints Now. I'm your host, Trace Gerard, and in today's show, we're talking Derek Carr, and only Derek Carr, because it is going down. Derek Carr is in New Orleans as we speak. He landed about an hour ago. We're filming this video on Wednesday, February 8th, about 3:45. He landed about 2:30 today in New Orleans to meet with the Saints. This coming in from Ian Rappaport. The Saints invited Derek Carr for a visit, and the Raiders have granted him permission for that to happen. The plan is for a visit tomorrow. Carr, who has a no-trade clause, is going to do his due diligence and has no trade imminent. This was from yesterday, and also kind of thing to note, Derek Carr has been teasing or has been talking about wanting to do a tour, wanting to get a lot of meetings with a bunch of other teams and kind of see what they have to say. So that's something interesting worth noting. But the Saints are the front runners. They are the only team so far, as I'm filming this, that have an interview with them. He is currently in New Orleans. But Jeremy Fowler also saying this: themes emerged from talks with teams on Derek Carr. Inquiring teams want to rework the deal, which they believe Carr probably want to. Raiders' asking price is modest. One NFL source said a third-round pick could get it done. Yeah, third-round pick. That's crazy. New Orleans believed to be the only team engaged to the extent as of now, which was coming in from yesterday, and as of right now today, still seems to be the case. But if anything goes down, if a Derek Carr trade happens, if any notable news, rumors, updates, buzz, anything like that goes down, we are the channel that will take care of it for you. We will break it all down for you. We got you covered. So be sure to subscribe to stay informed, because you will also get Saints videos by a Saints fan for Saints fans. We're trying to become the #1 Saints YouTube channel out there. Help us out. Subscribe to stay in the know of all things New Orleans Saints. All right, Derek Carr trade. It is heating up, my friends. Derek Carr wants an offense with continuity and familiarity. And where better to get that than with his own old head coach that drafted him in 2014 and gave him his first start? That is Dennis Allen, who is the current head coach of the New Orleans Saints. But y'all know that because you guys are smart fans. But what we do also know, a trade could happen very soon. And if anything happens, like I said, subscribe, turn on notifications. We'll keep you updated. But if you want to take a look at how Derek Carr compares to the other quarterbacks that the Saints have, Andy Dalton is a free agent. He is not under contract for the 2023 football season. Jameis Winston is under contract, so you are more than likely, the Saints are more than likely going to cut him. But if Derek Carr for some reason falls through, you always have Jameis Winston as a backup option. I don't want to say that that's a good option, but I think that y'all know my thoughts on Jameis. I've always been a fan of him. I really like him as a locker room guy, but when you look at the numbers, 60.8 completion percentage, 3,500 yards in the air, 24 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, which compares to Andy Dalton's 66% completion percentage, 2,871 yards in the air, 18 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Jameis Winston, who only played in 3 games, 63.5 percentage, 858 yards, 4 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Part of the reason why the Saints aren't running with him is because Dennis Allen just doesn't like what he sees from Jameis Winston, but he is very close with Derek Carr. So I want to ask you guys this: is Derek Carr a Saint? Let me know in the comment section. Type Y for yes, type N for no. Derek Carr, like I said, is currently in New Orleans meeting with the team. If you think that he is going to be a New Orleans Saint, go down in the comment section, type Y for yes. If you think that the Saints are going to go another path, go down and type N for no. All right, guys, I'm really excited to tell you all about our awesome new sponsor we have here at Athletic Greens. Saints Now is sponsored by Athletic Greens. I take AG1 by Athletic Greens literally every day. Get comprehensive and convenient daily nutrition at athleticgreens.com/chatsports. Not only is AG1 helping me get back into good habits, I'm already seeing better digestion as well. Improving my gut health is something I've been trying to do, and now that's happening with a simple scoop every single day, and it actually tastes great. I take AG1 every morning, and it makes me feel ready to take on my day. I came into this year wanting to get healthier, and starting my year on AG1 has helped me do just that. I take it every morning, and I feel happier, healthier, and more energized for my day here at Chat Sports. Covering my nutritional basis for the day literally couldn't be easier, which is why I trust Athletic Greens. I just mix 1 small scoop of AG1 with water and drink it first thing each morning. Done. I also like that it costs less than $3 a day, which is pretty good if you ask me, considering it's your health. It's a really effective daily habit with the highest quality sources, ingredients. It's a win-win. Now, if a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, then go to Athletic Greens is giving a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Go to athleticgreens.com/chatsports. That's athleticgreens.com/chatsports. Check it out. The link is in the comment section and in the description of this video. Like I said, the 3 benefits that I like the most. It promotes gut health, supports immunity, and boosts my energy. And these are things that I'm looking to do every single day as I take on the new year. All right, guys. This is also super interesting. Darren Carr, brother of Derek Carr, he tweeted this picture out. Said, "Life's a movie." We've seen this edit. We've all seen this picture. And you know what's crazier? Want to know something even crazier, which we'll break down later? Michael Thomas liked this tweet. So, tinfoil hats are on. We're going crazy with the rumors. We're going crazy with the conspiracy theories. But it could happen. Life's a movie from Derek Carr. I don't know. But here is the trade that I would offer for Derek Carr. Obviously, the Saints get the quarterback. We would have to give up our 2023 third-round pick. That's what Jeremy Fowler reported the asking price is. But I'd also throw in the 5th-round pick just so that way you know you're getting the deal done. That way you know you're getting Derek Carr, and that way you know you don't have to let him get to NFL free agency where you could potentially get outbid by a team like the Jets or the Commanders or another team, considering the Saints have about $60 million over the cap. Trade might be the best option, and here's what I would cook up. Jeremy Fowler also said this recently. I get the sense that some teams want to rework his deal to facilitate a trade, possibly spreading out that guarantee over multiple years. The Raiders are trying to control the trade and haven't given Carr, who has a no-trade clause, permission to shop his services. Obviously, we now know he is in New Orleans meeting today. Watch for the New Orleans Saints here. A Carr-Saints connection was buzzing a bit in Mobile, Alabama at the Senior Bowl, and they could be a suitor. New Orleans has a 1st and 2nd-round pick from the Sean Payton deal, and head coach Dennis Allen coached Derek Carr in his rookie year in Oakland back in 2014. All right. Derek Carr is visiting. Could the trade go down? Is he the guy for New Orleans? And the thing is, I would say maybe he could be. He's better than what you got on the roster right now. And I can tell you right now, even if the Saints go trade for Derek Carr, this is why I didn't give up that 2nd or 1st-round pick in that trade idea, because obviously you're not going to give up a 1st-round pick for Derek Carr. But more importantly, it gives you the ability to build around him or build with him. So you can have you can add to your defensive line in the 1st round. You can go get a wide receiver, even a guy like Hendon Hooker in the 2nd round. That way you can have Derek Carr groom him and teach him and show him the ropes of the NFL. And another thing, a lot of people have a bad rap on Derek Carr, and it's because the stats don't jump out at you. But when you look at his Raiders wide receiver depth chart, this is the team that he was throwing the ball to. It's really not that impressive. Devontae Adams is really good at football. He's a damn good baller. Mac Hollins, it's all right. Hunter Renfrow, come on. Keelan Cole, come on. My point being, when you look at this depth chart, look at the Saints depth chart now. Michael Thomas, who could get cut, but he's kind of stirring the pot a little bit. He's stirring it up on Twitter. Crazy things have happened, and crazier things always will happen. So I don't want to rule out Michael Thomas coming back to the Saints. More than likely, yes, he will probably be cut. But who knows? Chris Olave, dog. I don't have anything. There's nothing else to say. He's just a phenomenal football player. The guy is a ball hawk and just the future of this offense. Love Chris Olave. Marquez Callaway, he's going to be a free agent. Jarvis Landry, you could look to bring him back on a vet minimum. You could look to possibly give him a hometown discount. Traquan Smith, maybe you move on from him. You cut him, free up some money. It'd free up about $2 million. But also Rashid Shaheed. Rashid, the need for speed, Shaheed. And everyone's taking it on Twitter. I'm just going to say it. I was the one who started that whole movement months ago whenever he first became a UDFA. But the point is, Derek Carr could have such a great set of tools around him. And on top of that, he will finally have a defense that can support him and that can help him out and not rely on Carr to win games. And here's some potential destinations that I cooked up, or for teams that are in the market for a veteran quarterback who could potentially go and look to trade or sign Derek Carr if he were to get cut. New Orleans Saints, obviously, number one. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, number two. That's one to keep an eye out on. Tom Brady retired. You got Blaine Gabbert, Kyle Trask as your quarterbacks. They're definitely going to be doing something and bringing somebody else new in. New York Jets, Aaron Rodgers, he's going on his darkness retreat or whatever, decide if he wants to come back, go to the Jets, or go to the Raiders. If he doesn't go to the Jets, maybe Carr could go to the – or if Aaron Rodgers doesn't go to the Jets, maybe Carr could. Something to keep an eye out on. Indianapolis Colts, QB experiment hasn't been working. Matt Ryan, Carson Wentz, Nick Foles, it's just not working. It's just not going to work, and it won't work for a while. So maybe they go to look to bring in Derek Carr. And Washington Commanders, another team that I would keep an eye out for, considering Carson Wentz is their starter. Taylor Heineke, maybe you want to move on and bring somebody good in. But do you want new Derek Carr in New Orleans? This is your chance for me to let me know in the comment section. Type W for want, type D for don't. And I'm not asking, do you think? I'm asking, do you want him? Do you want Derek Carr to be the guy for the Saints, to lead this team, to lead this offense? And if he were to come in, keep this in mind, he would be the best quarterback in the NFC South right now. There's not a better one. You have Desmond Ridder. You have Sam Darnold, who's a free agent. And you got Matt Corral, P.J. Walker on the Panthers. Do you want him? Type W for want, type D for don't. I'm going to go down and type my W. I want a quarterback, man. I want us to be successful. But also, hit me up. Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. I'm chopping it up every single day. Shout out to the few of y'all who have been following me over the past few days. I'm following back everybody who follows me over the next couple days, so be sure to hit me up. I'm going to have the links in the comment section and the description of this video. At TraceGerard48 on both platforms. I made it easy for you. Who Dat Nation, it's a pleasure. It's always fun. Y'all stay golden. I'll catch you next time.